Oh yeah,
We all need to go to Narnia.
Do you want to go to Narnia?
Narnia?
Yeah.
Narnia, yeah.
Do you still want to go? Okay.
You're curious.
No, Billy. Alan has never been to Narnia before. You know that theme park, Narnia, in Narnia, and what is it? Where the fuck is
It's
it
in
Texas?
Taylor, Texas.
I've never
Taylor?
heard of that.
You never heard of it?
You've never heard of Narnia?
Oh, dude.
I've heard of Narnia, like, you know, Mr. Tumnus and all that.
But you know, okay. So, but you never been. Damn, man,
Dude.
what do black people just not go to Narnia?
I guess not.
Besides me.
Well, it is Taylor. I mean, that's a pretty fucking
go.
scary
It's
place
Taylor,
for a black
Texas.
man to go. Yeah.
Okay.
But,
I
but
wouldn't
the
mind
thing
it.
is,
It's a shitty town.
dude. It is like the ultimate theme park now. I mean, I'm surprised you haven't like even heard about it on the news.
What's the theme?
Fun.
The theme is like, yeah, it's food, folks, and fun.
Yeah,
That's what
what
it
do you
is.
need?
Yeah.
That's Schlitterbahn.
It's it's sort of. I was telling Alan that it's sort of like the Renaissance Fair, but it's better. Because they actually got exotic animals that they fuck up in clothes. They dress them up in clothes. And,
Abuse.
And they
you get to hang out with them and shit.
Yeah. They actually like tape like swords and shit to the little paws. It seems cruel.
That's ridiculous.
But it's actually hilarious. Yeah.
It does.
And they like bring out your food and shit. Okay, have you ever been to medieval times?
No, I know of it.
You know of it.
Never-
Okay,
yeah.
it's kind of like that. Yeah, it's sort of themed like
That sounds like fun.
Caspian salad. That is fucking mind blowing.
Prince Caspian salad?
No, it's Caspian salad, and the thing is, they have. Do you like almonds?
I hate almonds.
What about you? Can you? Well, you like peanuts. They got
How can you?
Well,
I got
peanut.
two motherfuckers here that don't love almonds.
I hate nuts in my salad anyway.
Oh, I bet you do.
Yeah, you're right. I do.
not in the salad, but in his mouth. They're okay.
Well, yeah. As long
I
as
do
they're
like almonds.
planters peanuts.
I do like almonds.
You like almonds?
You do like it.
Yes, I like
Now,
almonds.
do you like almonds or almonds?
You did sound very decidedly
you know,
black
different
and
things
south.
right there. Almonds.
You know, they give you a choice, Alan.
Almonds.
Yeah.
They give you a choice so you can see which one you want.
I like my almonds out yonder.
Alan just made a whole new nut. You know? Almonds. Not almonds, almonds.
That's nutty,
damn
Alan.
Hey, Billy, where my almonds at?
Yeah. do they have like rides there too?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. They do.
Well, okay, you know, like that big. Okay, they have one of these rides where it's like those boats that swing back and forth.
Yeah,
and
like a
shit.
pendulum kind
Yeah,
of?
the pendulum type rides. They got one of those where they have like the fucking goats and shit, like hanging out.
Shit, nigga, you said goats. I got the goats.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're not. I mean, they're there, but they're not like steering the shit. They're just going along with you for the ride.
It's
Yeah.
the craziest shit. I can't believe that you guys have never been. They actually have animals that get on the rides with you on certain things.
That's kinda
The place
cool.
has been under investigation now by the what's that?
Assholes of the anonymous.
PETA.
PETA. Yeah, PETA.
Or
yeah.
ASPCA?
Yeah.
Those chicks that are always those chicks that are always getting naked. They're always looking for fucking animals.
They've been trying to get this place closed for
fight
a
for.
long time because they think it's animal cruelty. But,
Yeah.
but
Wait, no. Let me get this straight. So, first off, from what you're telling me, I want to go. That's number one. Number two, what kind of food do they have?
Well, the Caspian.
Well,
salad
it's like
one.
I had the Caspian
I won't be
salad.
having that.
But no, they got shit. It's like the medieval times where they have like chicken plates. They have like they have like barbecue. I haven't had it yet.
Do
but-
you love Turkish
yeah.
delight, Alan? Yeah, put in the microphone real quick. Have you ever had Turkish delight?
No. What is it?
Okay, it's like a toffee kind of thing. You got to go. They have an attraction there called the was it the Snow Queen or the White Witches, the White Bitch?
The Snow Queen, I think.
They have an attraction there that you can go to, and they make candy in there. She gives Turkish delights
Ice
to
queen.
everybody.
I think that's what it is.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, the ice queen.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a big attraction because it's like you want to experience winter and summertime. Go and see the ice queen, and she hands out. Actually, they sell it, and she hands it out Turkish delight to people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's the way that she lured in Edward or Edgar.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, remember she gave him Turkish delights. to get him
But
to
the
come
coolest thing is that I'm glad you brought that up because you just reminded me that on the dessert they have it's called the Ice Queen. And what it is, it's a bunch of balls of different flavored ice creams. Like, have you remember Bill?
you say balls?
Yeah, I did, Billy. Okay, you remember Bill and Ted? Remember that scene where they go to that bowling alley and they're there eating a big ass bowl of ice cream with Napoleon, and it's a bunch of individual colored like flavored ice cream balls.
Right.
They have that.
Like the Neapolitan ice cream?
Yeah, and it's fucking good. They put pecans on it along with
almonds.
Almonds.
What is with these people and nuts? Jesus Christ.
Well, it's like it's a nutty place, so you know. But man, it is so fucking good. I mean, it looks insane. It's one of those desserts you got to eat with your friends.
Yeah, Alan had
all four of us need to get that. Sit at a big.
See, Alan had never even heard. How long you been in Texas, Alan?
Since January.
Because he had never even heard of the word Narnia until he got here. Mm-hmm. So,
well,
I have heard the word, but I always thought it was, it had something to do with Lord of the Rings or some shit like that.
Or a clean product.
No.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna take you there, man.
Yeah.
The only thing is I don't like sweets though, too.
Okay. Well, don't eat the turkey.
Well, yeah. We'll
How about steak? Chicken?
Oh yeah,
all that.
Yeah. Dude.
In fact, they bring your chicken out wearing a suit.
Yeah. And the thing is they actually give you gloves because like medieval times they don't let you eat with a fork or knife. Yeah, you eat with. They'll give you gloves if you want. So the gloves are all they look like black leather gloves to get you like that feel like you're a pirate and shit.
That's kind of cool.
So,
yeah, it's cool. Yeah,
I want to go today.
Yeah,
dude. I wish we could. Yeah,
in January we'll go to Narnia.
January, perfect timing, man.
Perfect time. Yeah. Ice Queen will be in full effect.
Mm-hmm.
Is she hot?
Did you explain that story you was talking about?
What story?
About the Ice Queen?
What about her?
You and Leon.
Oh, with me and Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when I was hitting on the Ice Queen or something. Yeah. Yeah,
hold on.
She hit him back with a spoon.
Back it up. Well, her name is the Ice Queen, so I'm sure she was white.
They you can buy a little drinky drink there, and I got a little drunk and almost got kicked out for hitting on the Ice Queen.
Shut up.
No,
you almost got kicked out. Tell me the story, man. You gotta tell me.
I got a little drunk. And I was hanging out with Leon, and I said, and I was just joking. I was like, man, that bitch is fine. I said, I'd do something with that if I wasn't messed up. He's like, well, that's the best time to talk to her when you are messed up. And I said, and messing with my manhood and shit.
Yeah, Leon. Yeah. Now watch this shit.
I'm not gonna mess with the Ice Queen, man. I said, that's crazy. He said, man, come on now. You got a reputation as a player. You got
a dick or a pussy.
Yeah. He's like, come on, man. He's
egging you on the worst time.
This ain't the Korey Coleman I know, man. He said, now if we were in a bar, you would have done it. Yeah. Now, just because you in Narnia, it doesn't mean you can't do this.
Actually, because you're in Narnia means you probably shouldn't.
And so
exactly the reason I shouldn't do it, motherfucker.
No, it was embarrassing because I did do it, and he looked like when I finally got up to do it, Leon had this look on his face like, "Geez, I shouldn't have said anything."
Yeah.
So I was walking up to her, and she was already talking to some kids and handing out candy. And I got on my knees. And walked up to her, and I was like, "Hey, what about one for this cutie right here?" And she kind of gave me some candy at first. She was like, "All right, sir, here you go."
Creepy motherfucker.
And then I was like tugging on her dress, and I was like, "Hey, can I get something sweeter with that?" She said, "Excuse me."
I love it. That's the last thing you want to hear when you talk to a girl. You throw yourself out there. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, it was bad. Because she said something sweet. I said, yes, you got something sweeter than candy under there, don't you? And this is when a dude dressed up like a fucking bear.
I was a real bear.
And they were trying not to embarrass the kids or scare the kids. So this is shit that you hear about like at Disney World, but you think it's fake. The bear. Look, this is not bullshit either. Have you never heard about this? Oh, this is not bullshit. The bear came up and he's like, "Oh, sir, come on. We got candy for you right over here." And I was like, "Hey, man, what are you doing? I'm trying to talk to this girl right here, man." He's like, "Yes, sir. She's still over here. Get on." And finally, when he was away from the kids, he said, "You and your friend get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He said, "Look," "Listen, I can call security, or you can just I'm throwing you a bone right now. Go." And Leon said, "Sir, talk to a bear." He said, "Sir,
fucking bear."
He talked to a fucking bear. He said, "Sir," he said, "Please." He said, we don't want any trouble. We're gonna go." And they tell you this thing of, okay, go. And if I ever see him, he wasn't talking to Leon. He said, if I ever see this guy back in here, I am gonna call security. We're gonna call police. And we left. Leon got me out, and I was trying to talk some shit, but Leon just said, "Man, stop." Because I was saying some shit like, man, you in that fucking bear suit. You know, and I
whoop your ass, Mr.
Yeah,
Bear.
I was like, doing some shit like that. And Leon was like, man, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Talking to a bear.
Yeah, bear talking shit to you.
Shit. You know how guys talk to a cop when they say, yeah, take that badge off, motherfucker, and I'll whoop your ass. I was kind of talking like that. Yeah, motherfucker, you want to wear that bear suit right now.
Exactly.
I'll whoop your
that fur
motherfucking
shit.
That bear security.
No, they had it all set up too. They had somebody waiting at the gate for us to say, to ease us out so there would not be a scene. They did the whole thing of, they had this, they were saying, thank you, sir, have a good time. But they had that look in their eyes like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, like don't even think about coming back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that you
and ask Leon about it. Leon, you think I'm lying? That is word for word how it happened.
I might call him after the show.
Yeah, ask him. Call him up and ask him.
Because I love the way he tells stories.
I wish you called him right now.
I know. Right? I know, for real.
Hey, Coach, you remember Leon told you this?
Oh, I remember. I try to forget.
How long ago was this?
I'm always scared we're gonna go back there and they're gonna recognize your ass, and I'm just like,
yeah, is that a problem?
Don't fuck it up.
It's been about 3 or 4 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So I'm thinking that bear doesn't even work there anymore.
Yeah.
That bear got laid off.
Nobody wants to work that fucking place. I'm sure they don't pay nobody that much to be in a fucking bear suit all day.
Right. A couple things here. So, first off, that pickup line wouldn't have worked if you were sober.
Yeah, no,
some more sweeter than that dress?
Yeah, she
Can I get some of that sweet pussy?
Yeah, she gave me some candy. I'm like, can I get some sweeter than this?
I was like, okay, what's my best line?
You throwing everything at the wall to make sure something sticks.
I'll tell you, but
throw me against the wall.
Yeah, it ended up hitting him in the face. It ricocheted.
But that's the one he leads off with, though. You know, he kind of ease into it. It's like, all right, man, take it slow. Talk to her, see what's up. Okay, I'm going to take it slow. Say, bitch, what's over that pussy? What you mean I got to leave? Mr. Bag, get your hands off me.
The girl works at fucking Narnia. I mean, how picky does she get?
Yeah,
I'm sure she doesn't think that a grown ass man on his knees is gonna roll up and say,
on my knees, man.
Who cares what she thinks? She works at fucking Narnia.
I mean, it went from.
Excuse me.
It went from like she went from like weirdly amused to just being disgusted in 5 seconds.
It's like one of those things where they're tolerating you for a while, and then there's that threshold that you just go beyond, and they're like, all right, I don't give a fuck
And can
anymore.
you see this bear, this guy in a bear suit, a happy bear suit, picking this Negro up off his knees, off the ground. Hey, dude,
and I've seen that bear suit. That bear suit, it's funny because they make that bear suit so tall that when, the guy needs to see where he's going. So they have that black kind of mesh.
Right.
So you can barely see. So, I mean, when you were telling me that story, I was like, how did that guy even fucking see you? I'm sure he's probably thinking he's talking to you, but he's staring in another direction. He's probably looking at Leon, insulting his ass while you're like standing right behind him.
While you're over there raping the white queen.
I know. While you're trying to get your candy on.
Give me some of that Turkish delight, bitch. The other one.
Corey's over there.
The one from the bottom of the pile.
I know you hiding some under that skirt.
Corey's over there trick or treating in the summertime.
I was like that dude in that movie, Blood In, Blood Out. Give me some chum chum. Give me some chum chum.
Chum chum. What?
Give me some pussy delight.
I haven't seen that.
You never seen that?
No.
I'll show it to you in a minute. Yeah, it's a movie called Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah.
They're in jail. This guy's walking with this cholo guy, and he's talking to him, and the guy is like, "Oh yeah, anything you need, Holmes, I help you out. You just call me." When they get by the cell, he pushes that guy in the cell and tells him, "Shut the fuck up. Give me some chum chum."
I've always felt bad for never seeing that movie because, like, I'm part Mexican, so it's like you are required to watch that movie when you're born.
Oh yeah,
and I could never find it at the video store because that video or the DVD was always fucking stolen.
Oh yeah, because that's what Mexicans do.
Yeah,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No.
That or American Me, right?
They love that fucking movie. Yeah.
So I wonder how they knew you were being inappropriate with the white queen.
Because I think she actually.
You just heard him.
I'm saying,
I know. It's like, how's that sound appropriate?
I think. Now I'm drunk at the time,
right?
And I don't even think they serve alcohol there anymore.
Oh, no.
It's because of me.
It became more of a kiddie place.
It started out kind of like the way Chuck E. Cheese did. At Chuck E. Cheese, you remember you used to be able to buy a pitcher of beer at Chuck E. Cheese
until the dad started beating the shit out of each other in the goddamn ball pit.
Yeah, until the dad started beating up Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah,
the fuck away from my kid. Fucking child molesting mouse.
Yeah, if you think about the fucking people that go into Chuck E. Cheese, do you really want those fucking people drunk?
No.
Yeah.
And that's what they did at Narnia. They used to serve beer there. They used to call it ale and all that kind of shit. And people like me kept fucking up. And last I heard, you could not do that. Now they have an area that's designated kind of close to the parking lot where you can, and
it's like
cool.
a smoking area.
Yeah, it's like and they call it, outside the closet and shit like that. It's kind of outside the wardrobe. It's near the parking lot, so you go outside the wardrobe and you're able to kind of do a BYOB thing with other adults who are there.
Oh, okay.
There is a requirement that they have is regulated how much you drink.
Well,
and you cannot bring a certain amount. You can't bring more than a 6-pack in there, or more than a bottle of wine. You can't. There's no kids in there. You have to have
liquor.
No hard liquor whatsoever. And once you're done, before they even let you back in through the wardrobe closet,
they check you out.
They check you out to make sure that you're okay.
Well, because think about it. If you just go and get hammered in the parking lot or outside the wardrobe, or whatever, it doesn't matter where you drank. You're still inside the park fucking up.
Oh yeah. No, and I think what happened was when I was drunk out my mind at the time. I had been drinking a lot because I was drinking before I even got there. Leon and I it was 4 of us, and Leon and I brought a cooler because we went by a restaurant before we went there. And so we were drinking at the restaurant. We were drinking on the way there, and when we got there, we were just a little blasted. But then we got there, I drank about 4 or 5 L's. And by the time I was leaning next to the Ice Princess, I was already on my knees, kind of like kind of wobbling a little bit.
Oh boy, you probably looked fucked up.
Yeah, and so
he wanted to drink her.
I think before I even said that line to her, she had already there are people designated to actually. They got big motherfuckers in those suits, and so I think she looked at me. And on my knees, and before anything even got started, she started flagging somebody down as a potential Negro up in here acting fucking crazy.
You know what's hilarious though?
I love it. Flagging down as you come up.
Yeah.
You know.
Turkish delight. I'm coming for you. I'm on my way. I can't get enough of the story. How old was the lady, the White Queen?
I don't know.
Was she good looking?
Well, she has to be a certain age. The White Queen or the Ice Queen she's not exactly young, but she's not old either. She's probably a woman in her mid to late 30s, maybe 40. But she's a hot 40. She's hot 35. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love that you got the excuse me.
Oh yeah,
the thought that she was already flagging somebody,
and she did that. She covered herself up good too, because she was still smiling. Like she was trying to keep on. She was trying to hold airs for the kids.
Right.
Yeah, I'm still in character.
And she's probably She's probably hoping.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was like that. Excuse me, motherfucker. But
she was working for that chick that day.
But when she saw him stumbling up, you could tell she was like, "Oh shit!" But she was probably like, "I hope this. This still could maybe go okay." Maybe he'll just take some candy and say something and leave. Maybe he won't. Wait, what'd you say?
I mean, but think about it though. I mean, you think really that's the first time that's happened to her? I mean, they were serving drinks.
I'll tell you what. After I did it, that was the last time. Can you find it, Narnia, Texas? I hope they didn't close it down.
I don't even know if they'd have a website up. It's in Tyler, so they can't afford shit over there.
Yeah,
they can't afford no goddamn
Taylor or Tyler?
Website. Tyler.
Okay.
But you know what? The other thing is that they keep this whole thing up like, and this is no bullshit. They like to keep it up like it truly is a magical place. You think as Disney being the most marketed place, so it kind of loses that magic. Everything is really commercialized. They pride themselves on being a true magical land. So everything they do is by word of mouth. Yeah. And the other reason why they're not fully advertising is because they are under threat of still having lawsuits from
they get bitches at PETA looking for them.
And all that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, does it look like animal cruelty when you're there?
No.
Do the animals look like they're in
not
pain?
really.
I didn't not
really. Sort of.
I mean,
I've seen I think they actually have disclaimers everywhere. They have a place where when you go, they have somebody there to tell you just how well the animals are treated and all that kind of stuff. None of the animals are sent to slaughter or killed or sent to circuses. So
they tell you not to feed them.
They really are trying to keep it as a magical place that needs to be discovered, other than actually commercialized. So
that's a risky business plan.
It's like the Christmas tree in Zilker. They don't go advertising that shit all the time.
It's probably. I think it's
or like the Trail of Lights. Like,
at least you can find pictures.
Yeah, it's
Trail of
privately
Lights is
owned too.
no. I'm sure there's pictures. If you just type in Narnia, you see all